The end of the Bloodline and Roman Reigns confirmed by two-time WWE champion. No more tribal chief. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer. Have a nice day. For the WWE family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Thank you. Roman Reigns has not been seen in WWE for a long time, following circumstances earlier this year. For the most part, he's been gone. Now, a two-time WWE champion has made a massive revelation about him. On WWE SmackDown tonight, Solo Sakoa made his way out to interrupt LA Knight. He had things to say to Paul Heyman as well, but he decided to make a revelation about Roman Reigns. Ever since Heyman turned on Reigns, the star has not had the best luck, and after Seth Rollins hit him with vicious stomps, he has not been seen for some time. In fact, Solo Sakoa said that Roman Reigns' tribal chief was no more, bringing an end to the character that Reigns has been playing since 2020. The star made it clear that he was the leader of the anoa'i family at the time, and went on to lead the Bloodline, a team that has made the most impact in WWE over the past decade. Now though, the Bloodline is done once and for all. Along with it, so is the tribal chief. Roman Reigns has been absent since the Raw after WrestleMania 41. However, he is rumored to return to WWE as OTC1 or Tribal Chief 1. Reigns has been acknowledged as the Tribal Chief during his days as the leader of the Bloodline. After losing the undisputed WWE Universal Championship to Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania XL, he had to regain the Ulafala from Solo Sakoa. With the win, he also declared himself the original Tribal Chief. Reigns returning as OTC1 or Tribal Chief 1 could hint at the possibility of WWE introducing an OTC2 or Tribal Chief 2 down the road. While the Stamford-based company itself has confirmed nothing, the addition of 1 to the Tribal Chief moniker could be a strong suggestion of the same. In an interesting turn of events, Sakoa could establish himself as OTC2 or Tribal Chief 2, considering that he has given the Bloodline a completely new look. The revamped faction, consisting of the Street Champion, Tongaloa, Talatonga, and JC Mateo, has seemingly been labeled as My Family Tree, MFT. The reigning WWE United States Champion is no stranger to being a tribal chief, and could re-establish himself after beating Jimmy USO at Saturday night's main event XL. Sakoa will put his title on the line against his older brother. Vince Russo believes Roman Reigns has reached a level where he no longer needs the Stamford-based promotion. He claimed that the former undisputed WWE Universal Champion had accomplished everything in the company and was heading to Hollywood. I really believe Roman Reigns' future, in my opinion, is way, way beyond wrestling. I believe that on heading to Hollywood without a shadow of a doubt. I think he has every quality and everything that it takes. There is really nothing more he could do in the wrestling business. I think guys like Rock and Austin and Cena, I think they reach that point where it's like, what else am I going to accomplish in wrestling? And I think Roman's accomplished it all. I think it's time for him to go on to bigger and better things. Reigns' return date is yet to be revealed by WWE. He has been absent for months, despite the developing storyline surrounding Seth Rollins and CM Punk. The upcoming episode of WWE SmackDown will be the go-home show ahead of a weekend of action-packed wrestling. WWE has Saturday night's main event, an NXT Great American Bash, followed by WWE Evolution, while AEW also has All In, Texas this Saturday. However, with weekly shows ahead of the big events, there are always possibilities for stars to return. This week is no different. So here are the 5 stars who could make a comeback on WWE SmackDown. It's been a while since Bianca Belair competed in the Stamford-based promotion. Reports stated that during her match at WrestleMania 41, she suffered broken fingers on her left hand. She is currently taking time off to heal before returning to the squared circle. However, her storyline with Jade Cargill and Naomi is still unfinished. While the feud was between Miss Money in the Bank and Cargill, Belair was dragged into it. Moreover, in her absence, Rhea Ripley got a title shot against Io Sky at WWE Evolution. Cargill won the Queen of the Ring tournament and punched her ticket to SummerSlam. The EST of WWE could make a surprise appearance on the blue brand and resume her storyline with Naomi and Jade Cargill. It was reported that Kevin Owens will be undergoing neck surgery, He mentioned it when he was on Cody Rhodes' podcast. However, he can return to cut a promo or tease a feud. It has been a while since Owens was last seen, and fans would be shocked to see the prizefighter appear on SmackDown. He does not have to get involved in any in-ring action, but a vicious promo or a tease that could reignite his feud with Randy Orton would be interesting. It's been months since Apollo Crews was seen in WWE. The last time fans saw Crews was at the start of the year. While there were plans for the star, they had to be shelved. In February, it was reported that the former Intercontinental Champion underwent surgery for a torn pectoral muscle. While it might take time for him to recover, Cody Rhodes proved it can be done sooner. If the sports entertainment juggernaut wants to push the star, they can have him show up during a backstage segment on SmackDown. He has been over with the fans, who have been wondering when he would return. Fans have been waiting for Roman Reigns to return. A lot has happened since the OTC was last seen on Raw after WrestleMania 41. His arch-nemesis, Seth Rollins, won the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, and Solo Sakoa has taken over SmackDown with his faction. Since Reigns is rumored to be at SummerSlam, it would be wise for the company to bring him back ASAP. If he does arrive on SmackDown, he could cut a promo against Seth Rollins, who has a match at Saturday night's main event against LA Knight. This will make fans, and Rollins wonder if the OTC will interfere during the bout as payback for WrestleMania 41. While John Cena has been advertised for the July 18th episode of SmackDown, he could surprise the fans by showing up this week. Cody Rhodes won the King of the Ring tournament and will be facing Cena at SummerSlam 2025. With his title on the line against the man he won it from, a promo battle between the two stars would make for good television. Fans are already getting tired of Cena's run as a champion and a heel. However, this is unlikely to happen. If he does make an appearance without being advertised, fans would lose it, and the hype for SummerSlam 2025 could begin. Roman Reigns has been away from action since Raw after WrestleMania 41, and fans have been musing about his whereabouts. However, with SummerSlam being just weeks away, the return of the Bloodline's OTC is likely imminent. In line with this, there are murmurs suggesting that Reigns could be tagging along with a brand new crew to get even with the people who betrayed him at the grandest stage of them all. If that is the case, who among the rich WWE roster would align with him? Check out some of the possibilities. A Roman Reigns comeback could feature a scenario where everything gets straightened out between him and his cousins, Jimmy and Jey Uso. They can reunite and confront Seth Rollins' dangerous faction. The WWE Universe witnessed how Reigns and Jey got eviscerated by Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, respectively, on separate occasions, and this demands payback. Jimmy, while having his own problems with his little brother Solo Sakoa and his group, could still lend a helping hand to them to even out the numbers game. Both LA Knight and CM Punk have some scores to settle with Seth Rollins and his crew, and this common ground alone would be enough for them to band up with Roman Reigns. Despite their differences, the OTC witnessed how reliable and a team player Punk can be during the War Games match at last year's Survivor Series. However, Louisiana Knight made it clear to the Second City Saint that he wanted to get his hands on Rollins first. The friction between the two superstars could serve as an interesting angle if a team-up is forged among them. If Roman Reigns opts to handle things first, with Solo Sakoa and his growing family of Samoan/Tongan brutes, he could align himself with Sakoa's former enforcer, Jacob Fatu. After losing the WWE United States Championship to Sakoa, the Samoan werewolf could find another ally in none other than the OG Bloodline's head of the table. An alliance with another anoa'i family member, not to mention one as dangerous as Fatu, could allow Reigns to reclaim his lost glory and regain momentum after a disheartening loss at this year's WrestleMania. This pairing will certainly sway him from his Seth Rollins problem, but if he seeks to re-establish the OG Bloodline supremacy, countering Sakoa's crew would be the way to go. Roman Reigns could revive the Bloodline with the USOs alongside Jacob Fatu and the introduction of another anoa'i family member, Zilla Fatu. Reigns could regroup these superstars, especially Jacob, who got ousted from the faction's 2.0 iteration. Meanwhile, Zilla Fatu has been vocal about whom to support if he ever joins his family in WWE, hinting at a potential debut. Provided that this comes to fruition, the OTC's new bloodline could dominate the company anew as it blends the tenured star power of Jimmy, Jay, Jacob, and Reigns with a fresh talent in Zilla. The only question is, who will be